Alright guys, so I'm gonna give this whole tutorial video thing a shot. I've mostly just been doing videos and pictures on Instagram, so I have one video on here just of a compilation of my stuff. But I think we'll give this tutorial thing a shot. So the first one I'm gonna do here is an O's tutorial, because so far the only good tutorial I've found that really tells you in detail how to do a good O has been one video, and that was Minty Mechanic. But I'm going to try to give you my idea of how to do it. So there's basically three methods. Using your tongue to push the air and push the O out. There's using your jaw and just kind of collapsing it like, and that will do the same thing. My method, personally, I use the cough method, which is you just form an O with your mouth, and you just kind of give like a little, I don't know if you can really hear that well, but it's like the faintest little cough out from your throat. I find that pushes the O's thickest and pushes them farther and gives more behind them. So I'll show you that method first. So, I don't regularly use any of the other methods, but I'll try to show you. Here's the tongue method. As you can see, those ones kind of came out slower. They didn't really go far. They didn't travel much before they just dissipated. There's not a whole lot of power behind them when you use the tongue method. Now here's the jaw. Same with that one. There's not a whole lot behind it that gives it much power to go forward at all. So, I mean, there's guys that do a mixture of all three. There's guys that do the tongue and the throat, but the throat method is what gives it that push to really go. Now, as far as your mouth positioning, the way I do it is you just kind of you tuck your lips in a little bit and try to get as close to round with your lips as possible. Your tongue, there's guys that will push it up against their bottom teeth. Me personally, I kind of tuck it into the back of my mouth, kind of like that. It works for me. Maybe you guys will find different ways. O's are one of those things that there's not a whole lot of people you'll find that will do an O the exact same way as you. Something will almost always be different. Like I said, I mean, I found all sorts of tutorials. None of them really worked for me. Even the one that I found that taught me how to do an O and I could do them well, somewhat well, was still not the exact method that I use. I mixed stuff up. I changed the way I formed my mouth. I changed where I had my tongue at, and I found something that works perfect for me, that I can nail them. And it's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be something you can just do. For me, honestly, it happened it didn't happen overnight. It took a while. And then just one day, I just happened to find that perfect formation between my method, the amount of air I pushed out, where my tongue was and where my lips were, that pushed a great O. And so I've been sticking to that. And that was exactly what I just showed you. Whether that'll work for you, I don't know. Give it a shot though. You're definitely going to want a decent mod and probably an RDA. You can do it with a tank. There's a lot of tanks out there that will push enough vapor that you can do a decent O. I personally use Zephyr Buddha RDA. It's a clone, but it's a 30 millimeter. I've got crazy build room in that. So I like it. I've had no issues with it. I love it. My RDA, RX 200, cheap, effective, updatable firmware. Love the thing. I would highly recommend it. That's about it. Let me know how the tutorial goes. Post comments. Let me know if you have any questions, anything you want me to go into more detail with. I have no issue helping you guys out. All right, vape on.